Hey guys, how's it going? Valky here. It is the new year and this video is it's my daily routines video because on my vacation, my girlfriend was like, "Well, like what do you do every day you log in on the daily? And also, I got to answer my friends too. I got like 3 of them into the game and they need to know." Like, yeah, okay. Instead of having her tell like 3 different people what to do, I'm just here to make the video and then, you guys can, if you're a new player, you're in luck. Now, if you're one of those super casual players, like you log in, you get your daily check-in bonus. Honestly, this is a skippable video, but if you're one of those hoarders, welcome on in. This is going to be a video for you. So, our free resources will be divided in 2 categories: weeklies, dailies. I'll do the weeklies first, then the dailies, and then at the end, I don't know, I'll put it together in a whole checklist for you guys, okay? So, this is my alt account that I made during the global anniversary, and the first thing you do every time when you log in is, well, I guess, you can click this, you get your login bonus, and the first thing you should be doing is go to your arena every week to collect your weekly skystones. I haven't done this for a while, but we get 600 skystones for the rank here, and you almost always want this over the mystic medals because the amount of mystic medals just isn't worth it. You could get more from shop refreshing, and we'll go more into that later. So we're just gonna click that real quick. Next thing I do personally is I go to my guild and, strange. I am no longer in my guild. Okay, cool. And once you have that, next thing you're gonna want to check is your shop. So I check the shop. Most of the time, you're just checking the member shop. Obviously, if you're a captain, make sure you're buying your guys buffs, you're buying yourselves energy, as long as you can afford it, and the guild supply chest. And after that, the membership shop. The thing you always want to pick up is the mola, and depending on whether or not you're doing your mystics or how close you are to a pity, I grab these as well. These are always pretty okay, the mystic medals. And then the next thing I do is I skip down to this area and I grab the 3 free catalyst chest. Sometimes you could get lucky and you get an epic here, and that's what you're really hoping for, but I generally like to save the armbands and I don't buy these. And the reason why is because you can get all of these cool guild artifacts with your armbands, and I would say Proof of Valor as well as Symbol of Unity is just in general more valuable than a resource like Catalyst, which you can quite readily replace. Now, the thing I don't skip is buying these boxes. Now, these things are some of the most time-gated resources in the game, and they are tied to how good you can get your gear. You only get so much per week, so I buy both. Now, we got a boot as well as a helmet, right? A flat HP and flat speed. So you can guarantee that on any one set you want. Okay, after that, I like to go to the shop, and I go to the Transmit Stones tab. The things you want to get here are both Molagoras. Well, I'm out, right, on the account, so, if you're out, what is most likely going to happen is your storage probably has a lot of stuff you can transmit. So, like, from this spot on, we can just transmit some of our useless ML5s and turn them into Transmit Stones. Always check if you're out of Silver Transmit Stones, if this is something you could also do in order to leverage your resources, because no matter what, you do not want to miss these Molagoras. Moving down, I always buy until I have about 5 or 6 spare ego fragments. This is what lets you switch your imprint, team imprint to your self imprint concentration. Just buy them as you use them, as you need, as you go along. We explained earlier, always buy these. I never skip this, no matter which account I'm on. Now, I'm not doing so hot on Silver Transmit Stones, but if you have spares, doesn't hurt to pick up the artifacts and artifact charms. I would say the artifact charms are the 3rd most important thing. Molagor is the most important, followed by the blue boxes, followed by the artifact charms, followed by the ego fragment, followed by the lesser accessory charms. And that's the order I buy them in. And then after that, what you want to do is you want to come to the steeple. Obviously, you know, if you're doing this as a daily as well, you could do this intermix, right? But I'm just separating them for the sake of the video. And the thing you want to do here is exchange these charms. Charms is also one of the most limited and limiting resources in the game. And no matter what, you are just looking for hopefully some ice cubes you're not going to use, and then you're doing exchanging everything. I like to start with the accessory charms because those are in general a little bit more rare. So in case I forget, you know, I don't have enough, I gotta farm and then come back later on in the week and then exchange for the greater equipment charm. So I start with the accessory charm just in case I forget. And that honestly is all you have to do for your weekly. Now, coming into your daily, first thing you always do as you log in is you check Garo. He should have like the little conversation bubble next to him. You can click on him and that refreshes your secret shop. The reason refreshing your secret shop is really important is for the reason on the bottom. Is because you can get Covenant and Mystic bookmarks, and you get them at pretty insane rates. The only drawback is it'll cost you gold, so I don't recommend anybody do this unless you have like an excess of 30 to 50 million gold, and that is use your skystones to refresh the shop until you get your Covenant or Mystic bookmarks. In general, you should be getting 1 Covenant bookmark per 60 skystones, which is a big discount if you buy them straight up, and you should be getting 1 Mystic medal purchase per, I think the math was based on an old data set I saw was about 180 skystones, and you're getting both at the same time. So if you have a lot of gold, refreshing secret shop is definitely something you want to do. Now, you don't have to refresh it. Garo refreshes once per hour for free, so you just have to keep your eye out for that, you know, 33 minutes until the refresh. And obviously, if you're newer, I would definitely spend all I can to upgrade the shop before I start refreshing. After you're done checking Garo, I would go to Sanctuary. You're going to collect your free skystones here. If you're free to play, you should be 333, and you should be banking up free skystones every single day. We got to collect what free resources we can. And then obviously, because it's Monday, you want to collect your free mola. And, you know, honestly, every day you should be checking back in here, and you should be, there's a little thing you could click 3 times a week, and it speeds up your mola. And if you speed it up correctly, you should be getting 1 mola here per week as well, which helps out a lot because having those is how you skill up your characters. So that's another time-gated resource. You know, get your free flowers and your penguins. So after you are done with your sanctuary, you know, we'll pop into the guild. Obviously, you know, I just started the guild, but every day, I think every guild has like a different ritual, but I think 99.9% of guilds I've seen just trade around the Mandrake claws. So just request that, and then use the same thing to top off your guild mates as well. And you should be trading armbands back and forth this way. And then afterwards, you want to do your aids as well. I mean, the guild's probably going to get disbanded, but, you know, you want to do your donations. It should be contributing to your weekly mission goal. That's something where if you are playing in a non-casual setting, you should always be doing... You should be in a guild where you're finishing your weekly every single week, because at the end you get another one of these blue boxes. And you know, we already established this is one of the most important ways to get good gear, and we want to be getting every single one of these possible. Okay, after that, you want to come over to Arena. So the reason why you actually want to do Arena is because now you get the weekly skystones. The Arena Battle Pass in itself is actually quite good. And you only get credit towards it if you're actively doing the arena itself. So you could be just picking whatever team, or, you know, if you want to, if you know your team is all right, you can actually do the quick match. But because I'm lazy and I'm trying to save time, I'm just gonna hit up an NPC challenge. Once you're done, you should see that you're building towards more free skystones on your week. And then obviously you also have a free set of arena flags in the shop, and when you're done with your 5, you can have the option to purchase those 5. I would say always try to do them unless you're just really busy or you're just really done with your day. And then feel free to skip those. The next step afterwards is actually a little bit out of the way. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to the Labyrinth tab, and in Labyrinth 1-1, you're going to come over here, teleport to this spot, on the top corner and then cut backwards. So what this will do is it'll walk you into the Huche secret shop. Yeah, you'll just let your team auto. Anything should be able to kill these guys. Even if you don't have level 60 units with no gear, you should be able to just walk them. And look at that, we got even more charms. So a lot of people get stuck on charms. This is one of the big secret ways you could alleviate that need. Now, I mean, obviously, you're going to need, like, what, 5 of these to still get a piece of gear to plus 15? But that is one red charm that we didn't have before, and we got it for free. Now, there's actually a bonus component to checking the secret shop, and it's actually in Savara, Chapter 3 of Episode 1 in the map Kirubaron. And your reasoning for checking that is this square right here. So over there on that square, you'll find Goblicus. Oh, there he is. Yep, and look at that. His charms will be a little bit more expensive. I think like roughly 70 to 80% more expensive than Huche's charms. But these are also going to be charms that you didn't have if you don't check them. So that was actually a really lucky shop. I think normally you don't get that lucky. Normally on my account, I just skip Goblicus, but I do make sure I check Huche every single day. After the labyrinth, what you're going to want to do is probably pick up the 3 shop energies. There's 3 free sources of energy every day. And it is on the recommended page on the first thing, right? It is Purin's complimentary daily product. If you're wondering where we got this, you're a bit of an older player. If you guys remember back in the day where you used to be able to purify Abyss, that gave you 160k gold for free every day. This gives you roughly the same amount. And on top of that, it gives you 40 extra energy, which, you know, is a welcome change. Next source you'll find is in the friendship shop. It'll have the 40 free energy as well as the 5 flags. Buy this every single day. It is turbo free. And then also, I guess this is also why you do arena, because you'll get your conquest medals and you use that to buy 3 charges of this free energy. Also, forgot this in the weekly video, but make sure you buy your mola gora as well. So now you got your 3 free sources of energy. You're gonna want to go into hunt. Or honestly, if you want, you know, do spirit altar, right? If you need runes, like, let's see if I need runes for hunts, right? I'd always check what I need. Okay, yeah, I don't need any runes, so I'm just gonna go to hunt, right? You know, most people do wyvern. It could just be any hunt you do, and just burn your 10 free auto battles. My team isn't very good. This is like a super turbo free to play account. But even this, most of my attempts should still be clearing. And while you're at this, you're passively collecting a lot of the stuff that you need for your daily as well. Like, wow, look at that, 10 out of 10 clear. So before you start your next set, there's actually something kind of important. So you're gonna wanna go here and collect this. And what that does is it gives you a small gold buff. It's not going to be a lot, but hey, if you're doing it free to play, you're gonna wanna collect every single free bonus you can get. And once you got that, you know, just take it back in a hunt. Okay, I guess if you have your monthly pass, you get a free second set of auto battle. But since we don't have that, we don't need to do that for now. Your energy's gonna be capped for like 1 minute, all right? If the special event tab is here by the time you're watching this video, make sure you do check it. So I happen to be AFK on this account for quite a bit of time. I come back and, you know, I got the returning players event, lots of free rewards. And now you can actually get a second set of quick battles for free, right? Now we got 10 more, we can go right back to it. You know, if you got your Tempest Surin's Lucky Draw event or any future events that are similar to this, make sure you guys do that. Make sure you come back to it, right? We got Biblis, and this is pretty cool. I guess E7 does have innovation. Copy Genshin. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah. You know, click try Biblis, preview skills. The cool thing, unlike Genshin or Star Rail, is instead of having to actually play that, you just go into the thing, leave, and then you grab your 1 free leaf. Yep, of course. Yeah, make sure you clear your entire bar, by the way. There's a lot of events right now. Wow, preview. Okay, done. Grab my free leave here. Try her. Okay. Yep, tried her. Grab my free leave here. Perfect. Look at that. And now you're grabbing everything you can. Once you're done with the special event tab, don't forget your regular events tab. Especially if you're watching this video like the month it came out or the month after. Really important. The craft your own best gear event is here. And you don't really want to miss that. I've actually have a video on which one of these pieces you could pick and what combination of substats you might possibly want for your gear. But this is something you gotta do every day. And, you know, this is like my turbo free-to-play ult. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this, but for the sake of the video, you know, we're just gonna put in all the substat we want, right? Pretend we come back in every day. We'll put into speed, because everybody loves speed. Check to see if you can buy anything from the point shop, and if not, you know, we just move down the list, right? There's always going to be some red dot on some free stuff you can collect, and honestly, you just follow that. All right, we also got a New Year check-in event, free leaves. I mean, free stuff, right? Another thing people haven't been aware of is the web event is now back, so make sure you guys are doing this as well. So yeah. Now that we collected all this free energy, you know, at least we have a second set of quick battles, so I'm going to get that real quick out the way. Yeah, now once you're done with that, that is literally all the dailies you can do in the game. What I normally do is I just leave that on auto battle. Once you have that going on the auto, minimize everything, and I leave it on do not charge unless it's a hunt buff, which it is. I guess I can leave it on charge leafs, and now you can just go do your obvious things like summon your daily pet. It's kind of important because you want to at least be able to have enough resources to be grabbing like these small bonuses, and at least on your main account, I'm not gonna bother with an alt account, but you want to make sure that you have the good pets for either hunt, rift. You should have a lobby pet, you should have a side story pet, and a runes pet. It doesn't seem like much, but when you max friendship them and you do, like, you know, think about it, right? You do thousands of runs per week. That bonus really adds up. So yeah, guys, there's your little weekly and daily routines video. Honestly, most of it is just, oh look, a shiny red dot. I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna find where it says free, and I'm just gonna click the free thing that lets me get stuff for free. Wow. Look at that, I just collected more units. So yeah, that's all I really got for you guys today. I hope the video was helpful, and if it is, you can always help me back by giving the video a like and a subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one, and all of that is for free. Also, I'm not gonna forget to leave the timestamp, the checklist up right around now, and yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a great one, and have a stay safe out there. Yep. See ya.